I don't know what you waiting on, what you scared of. You know what I'm saying? He passed you the torch. Use that motherfucker. I don't know what you waiting on, what you scared of. You know what I'm saying? He passed you the torch. Use that motherfucker. I don't know what
Chrisean, what are you doing?
Oh, supporting hot chocolate teenage.
Period. Girl, they already hating. Yeah, they gonna hate. It's okay.
She got the tea, don't you see? Spilling truth with every sip so free. Got the documents, got the receipts. Every story she completes. Grab your tea, it's a hot topic spree. Sipping truth with a side of glee. Box of chocolates, sweet and neat. Hot tea's here, take your seat.
Hot chocolate tea. You better put your best profile picture up, nigga. They should know who the fuck got the tea.
Period.
Let me go on hot chocolate page. She knows. Let me go and check on what they say. Because I know you gonna post it. You like actually engage and help the engagement. Did you think this would go this far?
What up, guys? Hi, guys. I am so happy to be back. I finally got me a new computer. Yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support and helping out the couple of you guys that did. So I totally appreciate that. I am back home now, settled, getting locked in, ready to literally just go full throttle. So we are here to discuss a few things. I definitely miss you guys too. Hey, Rose Gold. Shout out to all the mods in the chat. Shout out to everybody that pulled up. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Rita. Hey, Desilia. Hey, Sydney. Hey, Tassie. Hey, Linda. Shout out to everyone that became members. If you are a member, you guys may have got that message from Chrisean. If you're not a member, make sure you guys sign up. I will be dropping the link throughout the live so that you guys can become members, so that you're not missing the member lives that we're going to be doing. Also, we're going to be doing our first Bonnet Chronicles on tomorrow evening. So make sure you guys are ready for that. What up, Chrisean the Icon? Hey, sis. Hey, Demo. Hey, everybody. Hey, Ty. Thank you guys all for pulling up. So you know we are here to discuss the tea. It's been really quiet, but I guess that's a good thing that it's been quiet because it's not really drama. Not much drama has been going on, but we still have had a bunch of tea. We just haven't been discussing it because why not? Well, we know why, because my computer was broken. But now that we're not broken and we're back, let's get into it. So I know a lot of you guys noticed overnight that Blueface followed Chrisean again. I wasn't going to post it at first, but I was like, forget it. Everybody else is posting it, so why not? And then when I made other posts, people was commenting it. It's like you can't run from any of this. Like, it's like they're either going to tell you or request that you cover it. So yeah, she didn't follow him back yet. I don't know what's going on with this, why he's following her. Does any of you guys have an explanation of why? I don't know why. I'm hoping, I have a couple educated guesses. I did speak with her yesterday. So, I might have a very good guess, but I don't want to guess. I don't want to guess, and then people be going around saying, hot chocolate said. So I'm going to just keep my opinions to myself. Give it about 48 hours to 72 hours, and then we'll come back to that, okay? Give it about 4. Like she always say, give her 24 hours. Give me 48 hours to 72 hours. I need a little window. About 48 hours to 72 hours so that I can see what's really going on, with my little, my little whisper in my ear that I got. I just got to make sure that everything is everything. And then I could come out and say a couple things without saying a couple things, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's that tea. Maybe you should subscribe if you want to know a little bit more about that, because I might let you guys know something more, a little something. So yeah, before we get into Karlissa playing Jaidyn's face, I have a couple things that I want to go ahead and show. So we didn't really get to discuss this on live, so we will go ahead and do it now. So the other day, Funny Marco reached out to Chrisean and asked her to go to prom, and here's what was said.
Chrisean. Chrisean, what are you doing?
He was nothing, Marco.
Look, okay, so are you busy right now?
No, I'm not. What's up? What's up, Marco?
Okay, so I got a question. Okay, look, all right. Okay, so it's a prom coming up, right? Why are you laughing?
Because.
Can you go to prom with me? Funny Mike prom?
Yeah, I go with you.
No, you promise?
I go. You funny as shit, of course.
No,
I'll have a good time.
only because I'm funny.
What?
No. Okay, so look, what color will we wear to the prom?
Yeah, only if we can wear blue.
So I'm trying. All right, so Funny. Chrisean, what are you doing?
But he said couples gotta go. You gotta find me attractive. I'm not attractive.
But hey, listen. I ain't gonna lie, like he was banned at first, but if he's going with you, he's got a green light. Like yeah, like if that's between me and him.
So Chrisean, when we get there, we gotta be a real couple though. That's the thing. I'm not like you know. Okay, all right. He's trying to get you, Chrisean. All right, tell her. All right, look.
Hey Marco, you can't fuck this up for you. I can see it now. Funny Marco and Chrisean.
She can't go by herself. She can't go by herself. She's not going with me.
Yeah, she's going with you. He say, so this official. Before I announce this, is it official? You and him.
It's official.
Yo, she laughing. But he said couples gotta go. You gotta find me attractive. I'm not attractive.
But hey, listen. I ain't gonna lie, like he was.
Am I going to prom? Yeah, I'm about to call Chrisean a little bit. I might call Chrisean. I call her. Let's see. Am I going to prom? Yeah, I'm about to call Chrisean a little bit. I might call Chrisean. I call her. Let's see. Am I going to prom? Yeah, I'm about to call Chrisean a little bit. I might call Chrisean. I call her. Let's see. Am I going to?
Okay, so he said he was going to call her, and he did. So make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can hear the call, because I'm not going to post it publicly. So subscribe to either my Instagram or my YouTube if you want to hear what they discussed on the phone call. So moving right along to the next thing. Let's see here. I think you're muting if you're talking in between the clips. I was. So I was basically explaining each clip. But moving right along. So it looks like Karlissa and Jaidyn got something going on. I don't know. I don't know if they're trolling. I don't know if they're being serious. I don't know if they're whatever. But either way, Karlissa's playing in her face, whether they're trolling, playing, or serious or not. So definitely, let's go ahead and get into that clip as well.
You know what's going on with Milf music? Should we just branch off from there?
It's still Milf music.
It's always Milf music?
That's the type of music.
Oh, but that's not a record label, though, is it?
Milf, that's middle age.
Babe, you could. And how's that song coming, Jaidyn?
Don't do that. It's hot. It's hot.
It's going good. Well, how long is it gonna take? We ain't gotta wait for John to get home. I think you got it together. I don't know what you waiting on, what you scared of. You know what I'm saying? He passed you the torch. Use that motherfucker. You know what's going on with Milf music? Should we just?
So basically, Karlissa tells Jaidyn in so many words that you ain't doing shit. That you literally was left behind to keep Milf music going, do your little music thing, keep Blueface's name alive, support him, whatever the case may be. And it looks like she basically flopped that opportunity. So I don't know if that has something to do with why he unfollowed her or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that sucks to be her, because it literally is not hard if you're like, when you're already in the limelight and you have that opportunity to keep it going or whatever the case may be. Even though she doesn't have much stardom, she still has so many things that she could have did to keep her name going, and she didn't. So I think that he may have seen this episode and wasn't really feeling it, but who knows? I don't know. But let's get into another clip where I kind of was under the impression that he was getting out in December based on what was said online. But everybody knows that sometimes they can change when you're getting out based on the dates or whatever, depending on what you're doing inside of jail. So I guess Jaidyn and Karlissa has put it out there that Blueface has gotten into some type of new trouble in jail or whatever, and he's not getting out in July like everybody expected. He told Chrisean July 2nd on stream. Now they're saying July 17th. Now they're saying December. So who knows? I don't know. All I can say is online it says December for sure. I'll definitely go and pull that up just so that we can kind of see for our own selves, but we'll get into this clip and see what they say.
So on the other hand, since I know that you don't want to have nothing. You know what's going on with Milf music? Should we just? I don't know what you waiting on, what you scared of. You know what I'm saying? He passed.
Oh, I didn't post the clip, so let me post the clip. 1 second, guys. She basically, confirmed that he was not getting out due to something that they had going on recently. So let me go ahead and upload that clip, and then we'll discuss. And then I'm also going to go ahead and pull up whatever they got going on, because I honestly just didn't expect them to put it out there that he got in more trouble. But I mean, I guess they don't. I guess he's not tripping off of what they say to an extent. I mean, because I don't think they would have said it out loud. And then the husband, what's his name? Mr. Sappho said, damn, he always in trouble. So yeah. Katie something, Chrisean said August when she was in Miami. Fans asked Chrisean when Blue is getting out. She said August. But if they're lying about this, and see, that's the thing. If y'all are talking to him, that's one of my biggest things, right? If you guys are really talking to him like you say you are, why is everybody in such a guess about when he's getting out? Shouldn't they actually know? Like, shouldn't he be able to say, well, they said this, they said that? So I don't know. I think that contradicts a lot of what they say about whether they're talking to him or not. But hey, we'll see.
So when he coming home?
Jaidyn said December. I thought.
Oh, he got a couple of
that's what it.
Around what time it's supposed to be?
Jaidyn,
December. August, between there.
It changed because he got in trouble.
Again?
Yeah.
He stay in trouble, don't he?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're saying that he got in trouble and that he's not getting out as expected. So I know that that's probably a bummer for his supporters and his fans because they were looking forward to it, and bitches got countdowns going on and all type of shit. So who knows? I don't know. But either way, hey Misfit, hey everybody. Either way, nobody really knows is what it sounds like to me. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull up online just so that we can see for ourselves and go from there, because we can really only go with what is online. Now, in the event that he is getting out sooner, it may not change because some of that stuff is just kind of like a kick out. So if you're doing whatever you're supposed to do in jail and you haven't really gotten in any additional trouble, which we don't know because they're saying he did. But if he didn't get in any trouble and he's doing whatever he's supposed to do, then I'm assuming that he will get out a little earlier. So we will see. But I'm pulling it up here. Let me share this tab. So boom. Here's what it says. It says that he's eligible for parole, which is when he can be released from prison based on the system. They're saying December 2025. So whether or not that date is accurate or not, I'm not sure, but go ahead and do with that as you please. So I am going to, Jaidyn don't know shit. She want to be Chrisean so badly. Hey sis. I think it's pretty weird that they don't know. Don't y'all think that? I think that is weird because if that's your baby daddy, like, shouldn't he be calling and speaking to the kids or whatever the case may be? But I did watch, TikTok. So since he has more time, he starts back talking to Chrisean. That's just your assumption because you don't know if he's talking to Chrisean or not. So that's just kind of a educated guess. Nobody knows that. But either way, to me, I just feel like nobody knew that and they're telling it. So it's either they are talking to him or they're not, and they're just saying stuff. So I don't know. I think that it'll be best to just wait and see. He did unfollow Jaidyn as well. So I don't know if he's mad because he's seen this episode because he unfollowed her yesterday. So I don't know what the reason for the unfollow is. You can't really guess why a person unfollows somebody. But yeah, he definitely unfollowed her. So who knows what was the reason? Who really knows? Who really knows? But Karlissa said she was speaking to him. She did show the call as well. So I am going to play a little bit of the TikTok thing just so you guys can see the little call portion, since people say that they don't think that they're talking. I don't know. I'm just going to show you what I see. I can't call it either way. Honestly. Can't call it either way. But Karlissa basically is grooming Jaidyn. She basically told Jaidyn in so many ways, like, you know, like, I just want you to get on board with whatever other bitches he bring around. It doesn't matter, whatever. And that's just what it's going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and show this clip. And I want you guys to hit the link for this one because I want to know what people think.
So on the other hand, since I know that you don't want to have nothing else to do with John, I've invited Miss New Booty.
Ooh.
What's her name? Angela. I'm sorry, guys. So that you guys can sit down and talk. Because I think if you're going to be still, I mean, you're always going to be head bitch. You're always going to be head bitch in charge. But I mean, we still need to make sure that, you know, if he brings people in, that we interview them.
I have no desire for this.
So you ain't gonna interview her? Come on in here, Angela. She ready. You have to be willing to interview all the people.
When they friends before? You ever never friends?
No, they didn't know each other. I don't think.
I'm about to lose.
But it's crazy because I feel like you guys have the kind of like the same energy, same type of vibe, though. So I really feel like he was trying to
I think that.
hone in on your do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I think that. I don't care.
Now, is that not weird to y'all? I'm going to drop the link. Wait, what? Why is somebody telling me to call Chrisean? Why would I do that? On live? Why are you telling me to call her? What happened? Did something happen? Or you just want me to call her and post her call? Because I would never. I want y'all to hit the link and I want y'all to come up and I want y'all to help me understand how in the hell does Jaidyn have anything to do with whatever. If she's saying that she's moved on, she don't want to be with him, why would Karlissa be trying to get her in loop with things? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. That's weird. That's really, really weird. Hey, sis. Shauna Icon.
Hey, sis.
Hi.
Hey, Kat. So, sis, I just want to say something really quick. I'm not going to keep y'all long. I promise. Okay. So, I don't know if the chat remembers. So, Karlissa said he's not coming out until December because he got in trouble. The first time Blue was supposed to come out, everybody know they claim he got in trouble for something. The second time they said he was coming out in July, he got into some trouble and they changed the date to December. That is what that dodo bird is talking about. She is not talking about nothing recent. This is how you know they do not talk to him. They're talking about what everybody knew way back a couple of months ago. They're not talking about anything present day. So I find it so weird that they think people is slow like them. Everybody knew that information, that he got in trouble a second time and they changed the date from July to December. She's trying to make it seem like this is something recent. Karlissa is hilarious. All that tells me is that they don't know when he's coming out, which is fine. That's all I gotta say. That's not something that recent happened. They talking about something that everybody was privy to, aware about so many months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they baffle me because they think people slow, but the only slow people here is them. If people ain't catching on to that, then I don't know. I don't know what to say, but that's not something that's recent. That was way back. So yeah, Karlissa just proves every time that she's not talking to her son. Jaidyn's not talking to her son, and that it's been a very long time since Jaidyn spoke to him because they know absolutely nothing.
Yeah, oh shit. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all before everybody else finds out, because this is about to be breaking news all over across the internet. And I can't say anything because she just said don't. Okay, well, I gotta wait.
Breaking news.
But everybody's getting unfollowed. I hope that helps. Because somebody just wrote me and was like, Chrisean unfollowed you. And I was like, why? What did I do? And then I looked again and it was 81 people.
You said you wasn't giving no clues, boo.
I
thought you told the people you wasn't giving no clues.
I mean, but listen though.
I know. It's okay.
I don't know. You know, what do y'all think? I need everybody to come up and hit the link. I need to know, what do y'all think? Hey, Kashelle. Hey, Miss Fitz. Everybody's on the stage.
Mr. George, you
okay? Hello.
Hi.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. I wanted to come up and say a few things, but I gotta go. He's like, I'm gonna make it short and sweet, okay?
Oh, no problem. Go ahead.
Okay, listen. When it comes to Jaidyn, okay, I think I inboxed you, hot chocolate. I inboxed you the other day, and remember I was saying that was Jaidyn on Banger's phone call. Remember I told you, or I sent you that message, and I said, that
Oh,
was
you thought it
Jaidyn.
was Jaidyn on Z Banger's channel.
I could swear it was her. She sounds just like
She
Jaidyn.
did say, I'm not gonna lie though, she did sound just like her. She did. But
Yes.
once I listened to it like several times, California people don't have an accent to other California people, if that makes sense, because we do have an accent to others. Like it's kind of
Right.
like a white accent. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it sounds like we sound a little proper. But that person had a little country tang to him, so I didn't think it was her.
I think that she was disguising her voice. That's what I think. But I was just like, she got courage to come up on, his podcast or whatever and act like somebody else, questioning about Chrisean's mom and stuff. I didn't think that was proper or, inappropriate for her to be doing. But anyway, that's besides the point. I wanted to say Jaidyn and Karlissa got to do something. They got to keep the world entertained because they are some boring ass bitches. Okay, they are boring. I'm sorry, I would never pay to see Karlissa act. I would never pay to see her show. I would never go to one of Stewie's shows because she ain't got no fucking talent. Excuse my language. She has no talent. She's boring. She's bland. She's plain. Okay, they got to do something, and they always got to keep Chrisean in the midst or in their mouth to keep people watching.
Absolutely.
If Chrisean is not mentioned, they're boring. What do they got going? Nothing at all. But anyway, I just want to say that, and I hope she's on this podcast or this live, Karlissa, because let me tell you something. Look, we are almost the same age, and baby, we can meet wherever you want to because you did too much. I personally will never forgive you for anything you said about that baby. Anything. So, baby, look, you don't know me and I don't know you, but I see you in the streets one day. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. Thank you for having me up here.
No problem. Thank you for coming up. So, guys, I'm gonna let y'all know something right now. If we reach the super chat goal, I'm gonna drop some real spicy tea. I'm gonna just drop 2 things because I know y'all want to hear this. It's gonna be the phone call between Marco and Chrisean. If we reach the super chat goal, I'm dropping that, and then I'm gonna also have a little bit of other tea that I'm only gonna sprinkle. So make sure you guys help reach the super chat goal by the end of the live so that we can get into the tea, because first of all, we should have 300 likes for sure, minimum. Support the channel, help us grow. Hitting the like button throws us out there in the algorithm, and it keeps people coming in from the For You page, so on and so forth. But supporting the super chat goal is going to help me get me a desk. And if y'all help me get me a desk, I got to give y'all the tea all the way loose and unscrewed, baby. Not loose and unscrewed, chopped and unscrewed. So yeah, I'm trying to tell you, Jewel, it's not something right. She is sad ass hack. So I want her to go to prom, please. I want her to go to prom too. Really, really bad. Hey, Miss Spit. Hey, sis.
What up, everybody? What's up, sis and sis? What's up, chat? What up, y'all? I have a quick question, and I hope it's not off subject, but it's not really off subject. You showed the video. Who is the dude in the video with him? Because
that is Carter's dad.
So it is. So I had somebody coming up under my my video live I did the other day, and they was like, Jaidyn screams, "Give me a check," because ain't that the dude that?
Hold on 1 second, sis. Let me cuss this person out after they get. Well, they already banned, but they can still hear me.
Okay, go ahead.
Somebody said I can't buy my own desk with super chats. This is my job. Hello, clock that T. This is a job. and super chats pay me. So unfortunately, I buy everything with my job. This is my livelihood. You want me to give you the tea? Then I want you to support my channel. How is that hard to ask? That's not asking anything outside of the ordinary. Yeah, so had to clock them and remove them. Baby, this is a job. This is not being done for fun. Anyways, yeah, the dude is Carter's dad.
So my question is all of those allegations true, or everything is alleged? Because I'm kind of with the person, like you sitting there with your daughter and that's weird. It's weird. It just get weird to me. Like why he not with his own parents, Karlissa? Why do you got him there? It's like she's doing everything and anything to try to, I don't know. The fuck? Like, didn't you say something happened to you allegedly when you was a child? Wasn't that what you pushing? But then you sitting at the table with somebody like that. All that's giving weird to me. That's why I couldn't even believe you. That's why it's hard to believe her story. That's why it's hard to believe somebody like, I know I can't say her name over here, but you know who I'm talking about. Her story, because like y'all will do anything for clout. Y'all will do anything to pull drama, push toxic. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I saw that comment up under my thing, and y'all know how I am. Kids come first. So, like, you would jeopardize your child's safety, your child's innocence just for a check. I just want to know.
Facts. Yeah, see that, I don't know. I don't know if the allegations are true. I do know Maine and his mom said it, but there are so many different versions and stories of things coming out between amongst all of them that I don't know. But they did say that he was alleged that. So who knows? Someone's asking, is Blueface home? Not to my knowledge. That's not the tea that I got. So I don't know. But thank you guys so much for the super chats. Let's see. We got a super chat from Ravishing Rashonda. Thank you much for supporting the channel. And thank you, Miss Aribo. Pay this lady. Love you, Chocolate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the support and the love so much. And Chrisean has now unfollowed everybody. So let's go up over there and see what's going on. Now, if she is following Blueface, I can't see it from my page. So make sure y'all let me know. So nobody's being followed anymore. So what do you guys think that means? And we got two of y'all on the stage that knows a lot. So what do y'all think that mean? What do you guys think that mean?
Don't get me lying. Shoot. Don't get me lying. That's all I know.
Not Chrisean, the icon dropped down. Ma'am, get back in here.
Look, let me tell you this. The whole clear out is questionable to me. And I'm going on mine since you say you can't see whether or not she's following Blueface or not. So I'm about to go see on my end and see if she is.
Thank you, Demo, for the super chat.
Oh no, it's a zero
for all the support. And let's be clear, everybody knows what's going on with me. If you don't know, you should know. Everybody knows that I'm going through a separation, divorce, breakup, whatever you want to call it. And I'm still showing up to work, still doing my big one. Supporting someone is not hard to do. A like, a share, a comment, a super chat, something so small as just sharing the live and commenting and saying, hey, I'm here, is supporting someone. You don't have to always support financially. Just showing up and being there for someone supports the channel. So I appreciate all that. And I thank you all for always being so supportive of me, no matter what. And it's the same thing. Like, we do this for our girls. So we're going to hop on the members live, though. We're going to definitely hop on members live, because I don't think we're going to reach the super chat goal, and I can't hold this too long. And I just want to go and be in the members only. But yeah. Oh no, sorry you're going through that. Yeah, thank you. Hot chocolate. What did somebody say? Let me read the comments. Oh no, hot. Sorry you're going through that. Thank you. Oh no, I'm sorry you're going through that, hot chocolate. I'm sending prayers to you. He will get you through this. Thank you. You don't have to explain nothing to these people. Those that know. In facts, he ain't unfollowed nobody.
Right.
Y'all too hyped for this. Be hyped when Blue posts his youngest son and only follows Chrisean. Then y'all can be excited for this. But this ain't nothing exciting. Who hyped?
Yeah,
Unless you talking to people in the chat.
exciting.
And everybody's just assuming right now. Nobody even knows why she's doing that. Everybody's just automatically assuming and going to make their own selves upset, frustrated, mad, stressed out. Whatever you guys do when Chrisean does whatever she wants to do, you guys are going to literally stress yourselves out trying to clock whatever tea you think it is without even knowing the tea, right? I know the tea, but I'm not even going to say anything because, yeah. But we're definitely going to discuss it in the members live. Everybody's hype in the chat. People in the chat is hype, but they can't be hype about something they don't necessarily know. So yeah,
You know what, Hot Tea? I'm still standing on this. Chrisean is in the area where she's looking for loyalty. She done gave it, you know what I'm saying? She done gave the love. She done gave the loyalty. I don't even really think that she want anybody close to her that's not giving it to her. And I don't blame her for that. So I don't know if that's the reason why she cleared everything, got to start over or whatever the case may be. Maybe it was just a lot coming to her page because once you follow somebody, you see everything. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure why she did that. Unfollowed.
Yeah, maybe she's getting ready for a big job and it requires her to only be supporting or focusing, and maybe she doesn't want to be distracted. Because one time she told me that people she follow, if they're posting things that, distracts her, it's easy to get sidetracked. But whatever it is, it's literally her business. I didn't even get on here to talk about why she was unfollowing people. It was just brought up. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and get into this little episode of this lady. And sis, what did you think about Karlissa grooming Jaidyn? Like, how did you feel about it? Let me replay the clip because I think he was coming up as it was happening. But yeah, let me see.
So on the other hand, since I know that you don't want to have nothing else to do with John, I've invited Miss New Booty.
Ooh.
What's her name? Angela. I'm sorry, guys. To you, so that you guys can sit down and talk. Because I think if you're gonna be still, you're always gonna be head bitch. You're always gonna be head bitch in charge. But we still need to make sure that if he brings people in, that we interview them.
I have no desire for this.
So you ain't gonna interview her? Come on in here, Angela. She ready. You have to be willing to interview all the people.
When they friends before? You were never friends?
No, they didn't know each other. I don't think.
I'm about to lose.
But it's crazy because I feel like you guys have the kind of like the same energy, same type of vibe, though. So I really feel like he was trying to hone in on your do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
I think that I don't care.
Thank you so much, Raquel, for the super chat. Also, Mika, thank you so much for the super chat. And I saw somebody say something very silly, which was Star. I hope you're still here. She said, that's Chrisean with Blue's password, following and unfollowing people. Is it him? Is it her? Because if it's her, then why did she just do it? Why she didn't do it last week or yesterday or the day before? You guys are so delusional and y'all hate for these people to do whatever they want to do on both sides, which is weird to me. Can't nobody determine what nobody should do with their lives. It doesn't matter. Nobody can do it. Hey, I'm on live. I hate when people just call me. But yeah, like nobody can tell nobody what to do.
And you hit it on the head. She is grooming, but at the same time, she's been doing it since she was 14, though. And it's this fake, grandiose idea you giving her that she's the head of anything when she's seen that she don't rule nothing. She don't run nothing. And for her to sit up here and be cocky and take it on, yeah, I'm always, girl, bye. Why is you letting Karlissa play with you? You a grown ass woman with almost grown ass kids.
Yeah.
They walk around there like they grown. Fuck
Why
out of
she
here.
didn't stand up for herself? Like she's sitting there all uncomfortable, looking scared, looking over her shoulder, really thinking Angela was about to come in and say something, whatever the case may be, when she's literally, first of all, that was her nigga first. Let her tell it. So then you stole her nigga, and now Karlissa's trying to make y'all link up, and you just gonna sit there. I would have been like, now why would you sit here and play with me like that? I'm out of here. So that's just sad. I think that it speaks to who she really is, like how she don't have a backbone, how she don't stand up for herself, how she's not really interested in, standing up for herself. Like she'll just let a person play in her face and not even say nothing. Like that's just dumb. Like I would have cussed her out. I'm sorry. And this is why it's hard to be, respectful to her. Like, of course you're not supposed to be disrespectful to nobody's mom. But if I'm your son's baby mama, girlfriend, whatever the case may be, and I'm chilling with you, don't bring up no other bitch to me. Don't try to make us link up. Don't even play in my face like that. Don't even mention her to me. But they're simple-minded. They're very simple-minded.
Let me ask you this. Do you think she even paying Jaidyn and the kids? Because at this point, my kids in here,
hell no.
Whatever, you gonna pay for all three of us type thing. You think she even giving her a dime?
Hell no.
Crazy work, man. Crazy. And you up there exploiting your kids for what, though? For what? Like, that's not putting them in a good light. Do you think somebody would want to book them the way she have them running around there being bad as they can be? Come on, like, make it make sense. Like, people not thinking, they just doing. That's crazy work to me. Yeah, and the way she sit there and you let her gas you up like that, don't gas me up. Shit, if I'm looking funky and flawed or whatever the case, you better tell me that shit. Don't tell me I look good when I don't type. That's crazy. You sitting up here letting this woman tell you that you gonna always be something that you ain't never been. You ain't never been the queen of nothing. The queen of mess. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, you're right. She was looking around. She said, oh, man, I ain't got my crew with me. So if the stuff go down, I'm going to actually have to put in work. That's how she was looking to me when she was looking, thinking the girl was going to come in. Damn, you should have told me, Karlissa, I would have brought about 5 more with me, like I did to the restaurant, knowing Chrisean might be there. That all that shit is goofy to me. Like none of
somebody hit the nail on the head. She just needs a babysitter and a meal. So she got to go with whatever Karlissa says because she's in need. And then she also said on the episode, she said something along the lines where Karlissa was like, Jaidyn, I see you just went to the spa, you got a massage, and you was out eating breakfast, whatever. But what's up with Milf music, whatever. And Jaidyn was like, Karlissa was like, we got to do something to keep it going because, you know, we got motion. Our family got motion. Jaidyn was like, yeah, I can't go back now. So it really speaks to her life. Like she'll do anything just to stay in with them in good graces. She's not going to go out and be disrespectful and try to put Blueface on child support or none of that. She don't got no backbone and she don't want to go back to the trenches. She don't want to go back to needing all these different things and him not providing it for her. She knows that in order for her to stay in good graces with them, she got to do whatever they say do, however they say do it. She's grooms. Hey, Ryder girl. Karlissa whoring out the whole family. Facts. She literally is the mastermind behind everything, and then people just go along with the shit. Because I would have been hot, okay? I would have been steaming if she would have said anything about the next bitch and about how I'm gonna be what did she say?
She said that she's always gonna be the head bitch, but she gotta welcome in the new ones, basically.
Girl, please. Basically like a madam. Pimping and hoeing.
Or like what was it? Oh man. I can't think of it. Bottom bitch. There we go. She's basically telling you always gonna be the bottom bitch. You got to keep these hoes alive. What the fuck? Like, in front of my kids? You said this in front of my kids? Like, I don't get it. I never get it. I never want to be in a position like that. And at the end of the day, it's like hard to feel sorry for Jaidyn because Jaidyn has been so reckless and evil out of her mouth. So like, bitch, you get what you get. And you, I guess you don't pitch a fit for real though. The fuck?
Hey sis, you back? Chrisean the icon. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. 400 likes should be rounding up soon. Hey, sis, you back?
Yes, I got booted out. I don't know how, but I'm back.
Well, Chrisean has unfollowed everyone, and I wanted to know, what did you think that meant?
Yeah. When I got booted out, I went over there and I seen that. So I was just checking on some other stuff to see what that was about, and I'm just still waiting to see what's going on.
Okay,
And then,
you trying to come up with a educated conclusion based
yeah,
on the thing. Me too.
yeah, I'm just
So
waiting
yeah.
for the other party to, and then, but yeah.
Rada says something that makes sense, and Jaidyn actually needs Blue, and she does. That's why she's never going to move on and get a new man, because she already knows if I get a new man. She said it in the episode too. She said that basically he got lucky because she don't want to be with no other man. She just want women, but I don't believe that. I think that she really does want a man, but she just knows that if she gets a man, that she's gonna be done for. That she's not gonna have any more help from Blueface. Like, he's gonna cut her off because he's not gonna want, to be seen in that light when it comes to her. Like, he want to be able to have full control over the females that he deal with. So hey, I don't know. I do not know. But yeah, Sean unfollowed everyone, and we're just waiting to see what's next. So in the meantime, we're going to go over here and see what's going on with DDG. So I guess DDG has filed paperwork stating that the baby mama threatened him or something. Is that what was said? Let me go see. Okay.
Can I say something real quick before we get into DDG about
Jaidyn?
It really sucks because I look at somebody like Jaidyn with all the opportunities she done had, even with the baddies and stuff, and she still has, even going through baddies and going and traveling with them, you still haven't grown to a place of independence or wanting to pop your shit for yourself. Like, I think it's all a cop out. I get what you're saying about that she need Blue. But then what does it say for you as a woman? And what are you showing your daughter and your son? It's just crazy to me. With the opportunities Jaidyn has had, she should not be still hurting for a storyline or for some clout chasing.
Right, you got the platform, your TikTok, like literally. That's all I was saying. Like, she has the TikTok platform, right? If you want to dismiss yourself from the mess going on with your baby daddy, and you really don't want him, and you don't want nothing to do with him, and you're not waiting on him, and you don't want to be, like, it's done. It's really a wrap, and you're standing on business. She could be focusing solely on her TikTok. Like, she has the opportunity to really show more of her outside of all of this. And I think people will really gradually grow on her for that. But what happens is she doesn't know how to do that, and she follows these little people put little things in her ear. You should say this about Chrisean. You should wear this because it'll cause controversy. People think that when Jaidyn does the exact same thing that Chrisean does, like, say for example, promo runs or something like that, or outfits or specific brands and things like that, Jaidyn literally mimics the exact same thing that Chrisean did, because that's literally the only motion she's going to get. It's literally going to take Chrisean supporters complaining or whining or fussing or mad about her copying her, that they're going to the hairstyles too, right? Like you said, their fans are going to say, oh, Jaidyn's copying Chrisean. It keeps traction going for her. So she doesn't even care at this point what kind of traction she gets, long as it's some kind of traction, because without that, what else would people be going to look for? Like, they wouldn't be even going over there, even with her with what's the girl name? Bravo's baby mama, Sadie. I guess her and Sadie had some type of back and forth thing going on like a week ago. I literally didn't even know, or if I did see it, I didn't even pay attention.
She said, who had something going back and forth?
Girl, yeah, she was on Twitter. Jaidyn was on Twitter making tweets about Sadie, and nobody picked it up at all. I didn't see anybody pick it up. Anybody. Now, one bit of tea I will drop, because you guys were supporting the channel with the super chats, and whether you weren't or not, you guys deserve tea. That's what you're here for, right? The tea is that Cuzzo got unfollowed for talking about Chrisean Jesus. Blueface unfollowed Cuzzo for talking about the baby. So clock that T. Everybody might want to tread lightly. So Chrisean don't have the password, babe. Whoever was saying that. Blueface has his own password. Now, whether he lies to Karlissa or not, or Karlissa makes up some text messages and says what he says, I don't know. I know for sure that Cuzzo was unfollowed due to speaking on Chrisean Jesus. So don't play with him at all. And yeah, so clock that. That was funny, period. She stopped that quick because Sadie threatened to expose her. She actually was talking about Sadie the other day, but I didn't see it in real time. I saw it like a day later or something, so it really didn't hit the same or whatever. I don't understand what they get about talking about a baby, because they think that that's going to gain them some type of motion. Like, people think that if they mention him that they're going to go viral. It doesn't work that way all the time. It doesn't work that way. And then when you do go viral for talking about him, what are you going to do after that? You think you're just going to have a platform after talking about a baby? Most likely 9 times out of 10, you'll be reported for, if that's all you're doing. Like, people are going to report you. And they don't have motion. They have to mention a Chrisean, whether it's little Chrisean or big Chrisean. Somebody got to mention either one of them in order for them to get any type of motion from anywhere, because they don't have any. They don't have any at all. And baby, little Chrisean is turning up. When I was talking to Chrisean yesterday, he was turning up then. And she also was like, yeah, I'm going to have to start sitting in different places at church, because he's starting to show his behind in church. So I don't know if you guys have seen it, but Chrisean baby was up in church trying to stand up. He was trying to get down. He was basically like, Mom, what's going on? Get me out of here. I'm trying to go run up there and see what they talking about. So here it goes, guys.
He said, I'm trying to preach. I'm trying to sing.
Yes, the way he was looking at Chrisean, he was looking at her like, Mom, really? You really not going to let me get down? I was like, what is you doing, baby boy?
Sis, did you post
little feet out? Chrisean was looking like, oh my God, would you chill out, honey? He was all around. I watched the whole thing. He was doing his big one.
Was. Oh, this is the sun. Oh, I think we should clock that T too.
What happened?
Sister Fit, big love always, baby. I'm so sorry. I ain't even address you. You know it's big love always, honey.
You already
love,
know
much love.
Yeah, I've been MIA a little bit, but I was here last week a little bit. I've just been
Okay, I was looking for the clips of the church stuff. So let me pull up a couple of the clips that I had on my phone. I see my sis had one, Chrisean the Icon. Make sure you guys are following her on Instagram, Chrisean the Icon. And here is one of the clips from Chrisean and the baby at church. And then I'm gonna post the one where I was talking about where he was trying to get down.
Going to sleep and getting up. I promise you. They literally had increased.
Then we're also going to clock the pastor's sermon. Is what we're really going to do. That's what we really need to be clocking, is the pastor's sermon. So let's go ahead and get into Chrisean Jesus at church, acting up, showing out, baby. Now his mama got to move, because he is not sitting still. Shout out to Hot Tea for always giving us access to the real tea, period. Clock that. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button and supporting the channel. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So let's see. So this is them at
so church. Low.
Ow.
Say amen. So all you want to do is agree with what you said into.
So yeah, that was Chrisean and the baby at church. So that was on Sunday. I bet Jonathan is calling the pastor. So it was brought to my attention that the sermon that was said at church on Sunday was related to you know, something directly. I don't know. I didn't hear it. So I'm going to go ahead and play it now. Sis played it, posted it on her page. So we're going to get into it. We're going to hear it all for the first time together. And then we'll go ahead and clock whatever we hear or see, hear, whatever.
Oh, clock it, Pastor.
Home is calling. Where loved ones are going to be returning back to the family. Some of you have gotten rid of your ex. You may have to make room. Get your heart right. Home is called, because you were never supposed to split up. Oh, see, y'all don't, ooh, I should have just left church alone. Y'all were doing better. But I'm not just talking about exes returning. I'm talking about people you're still married to that's in the house. They're returning. The Lord told me the incarcerated sons are coming home. If the man is pardoning everybody else, why can't he pardon your son, your daughter? Why can't they come home early? Say amen to that. Series, home is calling.
Not amen, Pastor. Not say amen to that. Lord have mercy. So basically in that clip, everyone assumed or is thinking that the pastor was speaking indirectly to Chrisean. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? If you think that he was speaking indirectly to Chrisean, drop some chocolate bars in the chat. If you think that he was not, he was just preaching and it had nothing to do with her, drop some blue hearts in the chat. So blue hearts if it wasn't for her, and chocolate bars if you think that it was for her. And I'm going to play it again. Drop the emojis.
Sis, he just threw me for a loop, but I'm going to let you play it again, but because I was going to say my say.
Yeah,
Okay.
he looked dead in her face.
I'm going to play it one more time, and then I want to get y'all opinion too, for sure.
Series, home is calling. Where loved ones are going to be returning back to the family. Some of you have gotten rid of your ex. You may have to make room. Get your heart right. Home is called, because you were never supposed to split up. Oh, see, y'all don't, ooh, I should have just left church alone. Y'all were doing better. But I'm not just talking about exes returning. I'm talking about people you're still married to that's in the house. They're returning. The Lord told me the incarcerated sons are coming home. If the man is pardoning everybody else, why can't he pardon your son, your daughter? Why can't they come home early? Say amen to that. Series, home is calling.
He said home is calling, make room. Ex, you weren't supposed to leave, you know, you guys are still married. I don't know. It did seem very subliminally directed to her. I'm just going to be honest. It did seem subliminally directed, but I'm going to just be honest too. When you go to church and you're going through something, it also fit me. So if I would have heard that in the moment, I would have said he's talking directly to me too, because I'm also going through something very similar, you know, so it's not that it doesn't fit her situation. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's talking directly to her, but he could be, but it does definitely, it does hit home. So that's my opinion. What do you guys think?
Sis, I'm going to go last.
Michelle said, I heard Trump is pardoning blue. He don't need no pardon. He's already done.
Yeah, I mean, like you just said, sis, when you in church, the word applies to, you know, many. However, being that he has that relationship with Blue, he already had made it known a few sermons ago that he was believing for reconciliation, restoration, restored. So he looked in that direction. I'm sure he wasn't speaking just to her. I'm sure he was giving a word to multiple people in the room, but I feel like she was also included, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. For one, I think that she needs biblical advice. That's what she's focusing on. Like her biblical, like she's focusing on her spiritual, her religion. Everything right now is being worked on in that area. So biblical direction is good. And she has Pastor Mike that is going to give it to her directly. And even if it's in the version of a sermon, whether it's for everybody or for her, she heard the message just like we did. So it is what it is. She heard it. She definitely heard it.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
Michelle, yes. I'm sorry, sis. I didn't mean to cut you off. Michelle said that NBA YoungBoy was on probation and still got a pardon. Yeah, he did, but NBA YoungBoy paid for that. I could guarantee. Donald Trump ain't giving up no pardon to no rapper for no reason. It's either got to be some monetary value out of it or something like that. Is what I would say. And YoungBoy got the money. I think that he paid for that. That's just my opinion, though. I don't think Blueface is about to pay for no pardon because he almost done. And he's going to be off. I think he may be off probation when he gets out because he's finishing the probation out in jail. So I don't think that they're going to put him back on probation when he gets out. He might be on parole for like a little bit, like maybe a year or two, but I don't think that it's going to be a long time or whatever. So who knows? We will see. But go ahead, sis. Sorry about that. You were giving your opinion about what the sermon gave.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, my opinion is basically that was a word. I don't know who it was for, but it was for who it was for. And this internet made it for all of us, to be honest. That's my thoughts, because that's the way we get the message across nowadays. Like you're up here, you pushing the T, you pushing positivity. You feel me? That's the way you're getting the message across nowadays. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. My bad. So at the end of the day, I think that if it was for y'all in the chat, could be for y'all in the chat. All I know is it's requiring a lot of prayer on my end, because like you were saying, what you were saying about your personal, I get that, sis, and then I'm here with you. You feel me? Like it just requires prayer. When you do hear a word that could fit you, just pray about it. That's all I can say. But yeah. It definitely was for her in the room. Definitely.
Sorry, sis. I was on mute and I was just talking away. So basically, in conclusion, you think that the message was for her?
Correct.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I wanted to touch on something really quick, because I know people are probably saying, well, the marriage part, what people have to understand, what a pastor is not thinking about worldly things. And what I mean about worldly things, pastors are not thinking about paperwork and all of that. He's thinking about the covenant that they made unto God. So, in the pastor's eyes, he may still be looking at them as being married, because he's coming from a biblical perspective. Yes,
right.
He's not thinking about worldly things. You said vows. I was there, meaning the pastor. You said unto me, to God. So in the pastor's eyes, they're still married. So I know a lot of people probably talking about, with the marriage and this and that, to a pastor who has married someone under the covenant of God, they're still married to the pastor and to God because they made the vows to God, not to the courts, not to the judge and the courts, to God. So,
and it's nothing to go to the courts and get it once you've already had an ordained pastor do the vows. So it's not like they're that far off from being legally married. So legally married and married in the eyes of Christ is, they're right there because they did it literally the right way with a real pastor who's ordained to do so. But that's neither here nor there. We don't know what they're going to do, but Figgy is in his feelings, so he must know more than we know. So let's go ahead and see what's going on over there. I want him to just please exit the chat. Please, please, please.
Please, please.
Please exit the chat, sir.
I'm scratching right now. Please.
And that ain't yours, I'm telling you.
This is what he posted.
Mind your business. Don't be in business that ain't yours, I'm telling you. That's how you wreck your car, swerving in other lanes. Mind your business. Don't be in business that ain't yours.
I mean, that's not really giving anything. People said that he was in his feelings. I don't see how that makes him in his feelings, though. So I ain't even finna go off on him for no reason. No. I was about to go in like, nigga, what? He in his feelings? What'd he say? But he ain't say nothing. He might just be trying to tell somebody to mind their business. Because somebody probably asked him, why did she unfollow you or whatever? So, I don't know. I don't know. I do not know.
I mean, that was a message. You have to mind your damn business because you get to swerving into other people's lanes and shit. You be directing in there. Yeah. But anyway. So maybe that's what he's doing, minding his business.
Yeah, maybe. I think that he should definitely mind his business, though. On no kizzy. I'm just saying. I do think that he should mind his business. That's a good idea. So maybe he's talking to himself.
I was about to say it could be a message to himself. Listen, that would be wise.
I'm weak. So, what is happening here? DDG claims Halle Bailey threatened to abort their baby if they didn't get back together. Oh no. So DDG is making some serious claims about what went down during his rocky relationship with Halle Bailey. In a recent court doc, he says Halle allegedly told him she'd abort their baby, Halo, if they didn't reconcile. Neither Halle nor her reps have responded publicly. Winos, what y'all think?
I pay that shit dust too.
But I mean,
you gonna tell me something I said way back when I was feeling how I was feeling?
My whole thing is, what's wrong with that? I mean, if a woman is telling you straight out, like, if we're not getting back together, I'm not gonna have the baby, that's not a threat. You either get back with her or you don't. Like, so what you're saying is you still wanted the baby, whether y'all was gonna be together or not, and you just stayed with her for the baby, and then that's why things weren't working. That's not even, what does that have to do with anything? Is what I want to know, DDG. Come on now. But do I think that he just attacked her? I don't know. I don't think that I think that they were just, having their toxic relationship like anybody else. I don't think that he doesn't seem like he's just abusing her, like he was just abusing her. Now, I could be wrong, but I do think that maybe, I do think that maybe people are just putting her on this pedestal because they assume that because she was in this Disney movie that she's just Miss Disney, and she's like, no, she can be a little ratchet now because I like her for that reason. I don't know why he put his hands on her. There's no excuse for putting your hands on her for sure, but I just think that I just hate that he's the only person being called out for these certain things, but I think that that's what she had to do to protect herself and her image and to get what she wants. Right. But yeah, somebody asked me a question and I missed it. So let me see.
Because at the end of the day, if she was pregnant and she was saying whatever she said, you can't hold it against her. Pregnancy hormones is a mother, for real though. Like, I'm just thinking on that line
the
too.
best you want. Aw. Now look at God. See? Look at God.
What
I don't put the link in the chat. Thank you so much. Oh man, I don't even know what to say because I don't want to get too emotional on y'all. But I need the desk to work. I'm not asking for nothing to not work. Like, I'm not out here asking for support in things that I don't need. I'm going to drop the link to the desk. And then after I drop the link to the desk, we'll go ahead and get into, I'm going to try to find the paperwork for DDG.
Sis, can you put the comment on the screen? I didn't hear you. You were going in and out.
What comment? What happened?
You said something about the desk and the.
Oh, yeah. Somebody asked me for the link to the desk. The link to the desk that I wanted.
Oh, that's big love. See?
Yeah, that's so dope.
For real, though. That's how we do over here. Big love, big support. For real. That's how we got to do in life, period, man. I ain't going to get to preaching. I'll go on mute.
Copy, boom. And let's see. It's not even. Let me see. Okay, there it goes. So we love you for real. I told you the real ones are going to show up for you and always do, for real. And I love y'all too, for sure. Because definitely my supporters do not play about me and I don't play about y'all at all. Okay, that's the link to the desk right there. That's the link to the desk. Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative. So appreciative. But yeah, Halle and DDG, guys, I just hate that for them. Because for real, I thought that they were a really cute couple when they were a couple. DDG files emergency order against Halle Bailey, claims she threatened suicide, withheld son, and tracked him with air tags. What? Drove while suicidal with their baby in the car, withheld their son to manipulate him, physically hit him, tracked him with air tags, and also submitted injury photos, text messages, and witness statements, and wants a ban on international travel. Halle allegedly planned to take the baby to Italy for 2 months. Court monitored communication and third-party custody exchanges. Ooh. You see what I'm saying? And you see what I'm saying? Like, she submitted proof and documents too, and then everybody ran with her proof and documents, right? Now, he has his own proof and documents out there. Is he going to get the same type of, like, is it going to go the same way? Are people going to say, well, he has proof, so he's not lying. So is it going to be the same? I think it's a double standard when it comes to stuff like that for men, which kind of sucks for them because most of the time men are in the wrong. I'm just going to be honest. Most of the time, men are wrong. And when women be crashing out, lashing out, doing all these crazy things that y'all say we do or did, it be after the fact because y'all did something to provoke us. So I'm not out here bashing another woman because I already know how it goes. I wouldn't put it past her if she did go upside his head because he is rude. So now it just really matters on the sequence of things because he was painted as, you know, the aggressor originally without any type of altercation on her behalf. Like, she didn't say there was an altercation. So let's just see what's really going to happen. I think some of these things that he's saying, are definitely lies. Okay, Michelle, why? Why? Because he got the same thing she got. He submitted proof. So let's see. Let's really see. I think that that's a really good tea to get into. I do think that I'm gonna pull up I'm gonna try to get the actual documents so we can deep dive and see if we can find the pictures or something, because I would really like to know what is he saying really happened.
Okay, so how is he submitting this proof? Is my question. Like, are there police records? Did he report to the hospital, or is this just hearsay? Or he
Yeah,
just saying what
is it
happened?
just pictures that he had in his phone? You know, like what kind of pictures is it? So yeah, that's good. That's a good
No.
observation, sis. So if in the event that you're going to be saying that somebody did something to you, I know he got witnesses because all his friends could be his witnesses, but were the people actually there? Like, is there proof that they were there? The pictures, are the pictures going to be proof of an incident where you went to the doctor and reported that you got hit or whatever? But I doubted it. But he did record everything. So my LT's right. He does record everything. So maybe he was streaming.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it was recorded. Who knows? I would love to see. That's why I said I think we should do a whole separate segment for DDG. I'm also interested in doing, and they had court today. Okay, so I need to pull that up. Definitely. As soon as we get off the live. So
sis, let me ask you this real quick. So what you're saying that isn't it like the same type of thing like Karlissa does, always want to record every moment? Doesn't that get to a person's mental over state of time? If you're saying, yo, I want some chill time, and you think you got chill time and it's hidden cameras and stuff like that, couldn't that drive somebody to do some stuff? I'm just asking.
yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Especially if the person doesn't want to be recorded on a constant basis. But I'm going to pull up this guy that's live right now. He's actually going over the document. So let's get up in there.
Sis.
Yes, sis.
You got
Oh, I'm not sharing nothing, huh?
Yeah, you're not sharing it. I was like, I'm making sure. I got you. Okay.
Initiating
Okay, here we
conversations
go.
and verbal outbursts. So on or about June 16, 2023, while petitioner was pregnant, she appeared uninvited at a movie theater in Westwood where I was attending a film with a female friend. Oh. Now he said they wasn't together. I guess maybe that, who knows? That's his side that they weren't together. They were on and off, but she put up on him. He says, to be clear, this individual has been a long-standing, strictly platonic friend, and there was no romantic or inappropriate relationship between us at any time. I later discovered that the petitioner had been using hidden Apple AirTags in my vehicles to monitor my location, which explains how she knew I was where I was that evening. I hope this isn't one of the times that y'all was together, though, my boy. Just from me to you. I hope this wasn't one of the times that y'all was together, because if y'all was together, but you going to the movies with a female friend, you asking for trouble. I'm just keeping G with you. You see the girl crazy as hell. Be with it.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. You know what? I'm not going to show this because I want to pull it up myself and I want us to read it and go over it ourselves. We don't need no other YouTuber to do the same shit we know how to do. Ain't no disrespect to him or whatever. Thank you for at least showing me that the documents are available. So I'm going to go pull the documents and I'm going to plan a live for us later, because I'm definitely doing a live later where we're going to go ahead and do a deep dive and just kind of read whatever evidence that he submitted and things like that. Sis, you going to be available later to pull up with us?
I should be. I'm doing a live too later. So we'll coincide. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We can plan it on the back end for sure.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna hop back on members only. So you guys be on the lookout if you're a member for the members only live, so that I can play the Marco and Chrisean call for you guys and spill a little tea. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already subscribed. If you would like to support my housewarming gift list, I did drop the link in the chat as well if you want to support that. And then I'm going to drop the link for the members only. And then I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and go ahead and jump on members only. We're going to hop on members only, so that way we can get into the tea. You feel me? Get into the tea.
Yeah, feel me? Let me say. Yeah. Y'all, it's been a blast. Thank you so much, sis, for having me up here. I literally just woke up and turned over and you were on here. So, like.
Oh, thank you, sis, for pulling up.
Yeah, I didn't go to bed till like 7 o'clock this morning. So, and I miss Big Z Live. I hate that, but I'm definitely about to dive into that.
I miss his too, but I'm gonna get on there.
Yeah, I'm definitely about to dive into that and hit him up. But anyway, that's another story. But yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you, chat, for being y'all the biggest.
W chat. So, all right, sis. Well, goodbye, everybody. Jump over to members only if you are a member. If you're not, click that link to become a member because we're on our way. See you later, guys. And we'll be back later with the DDG Live. Bye-bye.
Later, y'all.